What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday night. It's your boy Chris Strub, live from Huntington High School. Felt inspired by this guy doing stairs above me to go live on Periscope and say hello to all you fine folks. Alcatraz! What's up, what's up? Welcome, replay viewers. So I wanted to talk for a few minutes just about the title that I put in the scope, about 3 steps to success, right? And again, it always sounds so easy when we describe it. Hola! It always sounds so easy when we describe success, right? In a tweet, or in a scope description, or in a any sort of methodology, even in a book, right? Oh, it sounds so easy, right? 1, 2, 3, and you're there. So of course, I would preface all of this by saying it's not easy. Right? Success is never easy on any level. By the way, can you guys see and hear me okay? Let me know. But I wanted to share with you some of the steps and some of the big ideas that I have taken and that I have followed in order to, in order to get where I am today. Right? And so step 1 was see something good, right? So all of you guys who watch videos all the time, you're on Facebook, this is the easy part, right? See something that really excites you. See something that's really of big interest to you. What is it that you see that's really, really cool? Oh man, I wish I could do that. Oh man, that would be so cool if I did that, blah, 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 blah. And for me, the seminal moment, and people ask Chris all the time, Chris, what inspired you to go travel around the country, blah, 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 and we'll get to more of that in a second. But the very first thing that I saw that laid the groundwork for me to visit 48 states and then 50 states was a video that I came across on Facebook of a guy holding a selfie stick with a GoPro on the end, or at least what I believe was a GoPro, and he was doing this. What? Like he was spinning around in circles, and of course he was doing this not just in one place though, he was all around the world. So he would do a spin, and he would do a spin, and then when he was done spinning he would appear somewhere else, and then he would appear somewhere else, and then he was on a glacier, and then he was in the ocean, and then he was, up on top of a mountain, and then he was in the middle of a road somewhere, and it was really, really cool because he was traveling all over the place, but there was this consistency. What's up, Raymond Chung? There was this consistency to what this person was doing, and I said, damn, that's really cool. Look at what this guy is doing. I think that's an awesome idea. And if you go back, or if you followed me since 2014, hey, if you followed me since 2014, you know that a big part of my first trip, again, the summer of 2014, so May 29th to August 25th, 2014. At the end of that, I made a compilation video of me holding a selfie stick with a GoPro on the end and just spinning around in circles and smiling, and I put some music behind it, and I was like, oh man, this is going to go viral. This is awesome. So I saw this really cool sort of thing, and then I was like, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to be this famous YouTuber. I'm going to be this famous content creator because I love the idea so much that I actually went out and did it. And then, of course, there's this big evolution of the idea, adding in the nonprofits and, all of this, what exactly are we creating? But it started with seeing something cool on Facebook and wanting to create something like that, right? I was like, damn, that's cool. I want to do that. And so I did. Right? And, the part 2 of the title of the scope, do something better. You were so inspiring, Chris. Oh, thank you. Do it better, right? So I didn't just want to do the same thing that person was doing, because that's already been done. Why would you want to do the same thing that someone else has done? Why would you want to follow in someone's footsteps exactly and just do exactly what someone else has done? Why wouldn't you want to be better? So when you see something cool, you've got to set your sights higher and want to do it better. And this is where I think a lot of people get caught up. Oh, I want to be the next this person, or I want to be like this gal, or I want to have an Instagram like this. Put that aside and set your goals higher. Right? Like when I see, and I can't count how many times I've seen something that somebody is doing and wanted to do it better. See something that someone is doing, feel inspired by it, go out and do it, but do it better, right? Brian, iSocial Fans Fanzo, he's one of my social media, and I apologize, it's kind of sunny out here that I can't see your comments extremely well. I tried to wear the spectacles. I should have got my regular sunglasses. See something and do it better. So Brian, iSocial Fans Fanzo, I look up to this guy so much. He's great. He's great. And one of the best things about him from a social media perspective, again, we're just talking about our digital presence now, is the fact that he replies to every tweet that's out there. Actually, I'm walking in a big circle. Trav, here we are. He replies to every tweet out there, every question that someone asks, every compliment that someone gives, everything gets a reply. So, in the grand scheme of things, if you guys follow me on Twitter, and most of you guys do, you see that if you send me a tweet, I'm going to reply to it. But how can I do that better? How can I not just look up and be like, oh man, I want to be like Brian Fanzo. He gets paid to travel around the world and speak about social media, blah, 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 blah. You know, and so much of that is because of his giving nature and his responsiveness and all these things. Yes, putting a spin on it is local newsworthy. Yeah. I'll get to that in a second too. But just something that every single person in this scope right now, or every single person watching this on replay can take, is the ability to reply, but reply better. And what have I been doing for the 45 minutes before I went live on Periscope today? I've been looking on Twitter and replying with video. Right? There's the key, right? Replying with videos, Twitter Video Reply Tuesday, or as Madeline Sklar calls it now, Video Reply Day. How can I be that responsive? How can I be that giving? How can I give people knowledge and information and help them along their journeys? How can I do that? But how can I do it better than others? How can I stand out from the crowd? How can I make the Chris Strub brand stand above and beyond? And I try and do that by using video replies on Twitter. Best thing I ever did was sit down and define what success looked like for me. The rest has followed. Blake! Snapchat sunglasses, you know it, right? So there's the big key, right? And there's numerous examples that I can give you here. Strub Snap Swaps, okay? Strub Snap Swaps is this big project that I did last end of February into March, and then into the middle of April. So right up before Social Media Marketing World 2016, I did this thing called Strub Snap Swaps, where I swapped Snapchat accounts with 50 people over the course of 50 days, no breaks, right? So again, this goes back to the big idea that I started with at the beginning of the scope. I saw something cool. I saw Jason Yarborough and Vincenzo Landino swapping Snapchat accounts, and you see that success. You say, oh my goodness gracious, I want to grow my account on Snapchat. I want to make more friends on Snapchat. I want to have more engagement. I want to be able to get brand partnerships. I want to be able to do these big things with my Snapchat account. I want to look cool on Snapchat, whatever it is. I saw where that is. What is it that they're doing? Where did they see success, right? Swapping Snapchat accounts, right? So now this is going to take us to step number 3, which is, okay, you see something good. You realize you want to do it better, right? And I think if you watch any of the snap swaps, you could tell that I was trying to do it better than what those guys had done. But now I'm going to do it 1,000,000 times, right? I'm going to push the limits of what I can do from a human perspective, from a personal perspective, from an energy perspective, from a creative perspective, and rush out every last idea, every last bit of imagination, every last bit of energy that you have into this one thing that you think is going to be awesome, right? You see it, you want to do it better, and you want to do it 1,000,000 times. So Strub Snap Swaps was 50 days in a row, no breaks. That's something that you wouldn't think to do. That's not within what people's regular, what your regular thought process would be. Why would you do it 50 days in a row? Why? Because by the time I get to day 20, day 30, day 40, and then day 50, not only am I getting better at what's going on here, at the process, getting a deeper understanding of who I am, what this project is about, what I'm trying to accomplish, etc., etc., etc. But also, you're gaining the attention of people who were there at the beginning. So if I had just done one snap swap, how do you keep up with that pace? NutriBullet, and more importantly, the faith And you know when I bend my knees and I go down like this and bring the camera in, that I really mean what I'm saying. The faith and the belief in that the idea that you have is going to work, even if it's not working right away. The faith and the belief in your own big idea and the dedication and the determination to get through and do it over and over and over and over again until it is good. You know, we're way too quick to give up on big ideas sometimes. Hello, we're way too quick to give up on our big ideas sometimes. And that's why it's so important to come through with a strategy, come in with a big idea, and come in with this belief that what you're doing is going to work. You're going to make it work. You know, we talk about failure, right? And there's really no such thing as failure anymore. It's all learning process, right? You're always learning something when you screw up or you do something that you shouldn't have done. But you only get one shot at this stuff in life. You only get one chance, right? I'm not trying to sound, too, pessimistic or too much, like Eminem. You only get one shot, right? But it's true. I think that's the issue I face. Ideas come around so quickly. Yeah, ideas do come around so quickly. So you got to think long and hard about what idea you want to pursue, what idea you want to chase down, and stick with it and do it, right? So you want to become a podcaster? Do 100 podcasts. You want to become a blogger? Write 100 blogs. You want to become a popular YouTuber? Don't go crying when you fail after 2 or 3 to Roberto Blake, who's done, 10,000 videos? That's just not how it works, right? You've got to put in the work. And before you put in the work, you've got to understand those 2 big things beforehand, right? What is that one thing that I really want to do, that I see, that I like, that I can vision myself doing this long term? And then how can I do that thing better? What is it that I see in this person or this brand, this project that worked, that I really, really love, that I can do better? What's my spin on it, right? What's my spin? I'm not the first person to go to all 50 states. Absolutely not. But I am the first person to live stream and Snapchat in all 50 states. Certainly the first person to do all of that while volunteering in all 50 states. It's been very encouraging. Thank you. Right? So 1, 2, 3. 1, see something that you love. We all have something that we love, that we look up to, that we say, oh man, that's great. I want to be like this. I want to do this thing someday. This is my big bucket list goal, right? Think about it. What is the one thing that you want to do? Now, turn up the volume a little bit. Go to 11 and say, how can I take that thing that I think that I want to do, that I've seen someone else do, how can I do a better job of it? What is my personal spin that I can put on it that says, blah, 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 by Blake Croft. This is the Blake Croft way of doing this. This is the Stacey DiPolo way of doing that. This is the Andrea Runnels way of doing this, right? How can it be your thing? How can you own it? And you're not just trying to follow in someone else's footsteps, right? And then you got to do it over and over and over and over and over again and not get frustrated and not give up when you think that what you're doing is not working right away. My name's Chris Drubb, the first man to live stream and Snapchat in all 50 states. Wrote this book called 50 States, 100 Days, the book. Dreamer, now you show up as I'm saying goodbye. Are you kidding me? I just spit fire for like 20 minutes, my man. How did we do? Put in the comments. Tell Dreamer he's got to go back and watch the replay. Andrea, is Stacy still here? Dreamer, you're killing me. I'm like out of breath. Done like 3 laps around the track here. 1, 2, 3. Let's recap it real quick for Greg, the big dreamer, who was in Greenville, South Carolina yesterday. Are you kidding me? My challenge is I live in freaky San Francisco. I'm a bit too out there, but I'll figure it out. Stacy, we'll get a chance to chat real soon. I will hopefully see you in San Francisco, and let's run through it, right? Number 1, you see something, and we all have all of this exposure to all these great ideas all over the place, right? Dreamer, this is just for you, my friend. I was saying goodbye, but now we're back. Number 1, you see something that you want to do. Oh, I want to be the best motivational speaker. I want to be the best author. I want to be the best traveler, the best Snapchatter, whatever it is. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we all see all of this stuff. We're so exposed 24/7, 365 on all of these different social media channels. What is it that you want to do? Boom, 1. Now, step 2. How can you take what that person, what that brand, what that book is about, that speech, that business, whatever it is, how can you do it better? What is it that you're going to do that's going to make this idea yours? That you're not just trying to be the next person that did it the first time or the first brand that did it the first time. How are you going to make it better? Right? You get one chance to do this. You want to do it better than that person before you. Right? 1, 2, and then 3 is how are you going to do that and commit to do it over and over and over and over and over again? How are you going to commit to doing this thing for 6 months or for a year or for a couple years? You know, with the faith and the belief that the strategy that you've laid out, the ideas that you've put down on paper, the vision that you have in your head makes sense. Right? That where you're going, that destination, you're going to have a heck of a lot of fun along the way. You're also going to fail along the way. But when you believe in what you're doing, when you believe in the big idea, and look, dreamer, I believe, man, 50 states, 100 days, I believe in that idea like crazy. And it might take the rest of the world a couple years to catch up, but I believe like crazy in that idea. I believe like crazy in that book. I believe like crazy in doing 50 snap swaps in 50 days, right? You got to believe in it. So when you see it, you envision how you're going to do it better, and then you make that determination, you make that big step to commit to doing it over and over and over and over and over again. And you don't let outside factors, you don't let your detractors drag you down. 1, 2, 3 to success. And it's not as easy as counting 1, 2, 3. And I don't want to hear anyone complain when they're trying to count 1, 2, 3 and all of a sudden they're done. Because it's really more like 1, 2, and then 3,000. My name's Chris Strubb, the first man to live stream and Snapchat in all 50 U.S. states, especially in Greenville, South Carolina, where Mr. Dreamer himself was yesterday. I got inspired. I felt that fire seeing that Dreamer Instagram story yesterday, man. I want to get back to Greenville. Gosh, I want it, Dreamer. I want it. Get my book, 50 States, 100 Days the Book. Dreamer's got his copy. 50 States, 100 Days the book. It's available now on Amazon, or if you DM me, it's $25 to my PayPal. It's chrisstrubb@gmail.com, and I'll get you a signed copy. There's only 15 copies left of that first original run of 200, and I'm telling you, we're going to sell thousands upon thousands upon thousands more. So you're going to want one of these individually numbered first 200 copies. You can get one today. Well, not today because it's 6 o'clock on a Sunday, but you can get one this week if you DM me. PayPal me $25 and we'll get it in the mail. I really can't see your comments, guys. I feel really bad, but I can see some logos down there. I know Dreamer's still here. Trav is still here. Andrea's still here. I think Stacy's still here. Blake might still be here too. I really, really appreciate your time, everybody. Thank you so much. If you watch this all the way through on the replay, thank you too. Really appreciate it. You can see me in Vegas in a couple weeks at the Business Blog Summit, my first ever keynote. I'm still around. I can't. Who is that? I'm sorry. I can't really. I am here. Haha. Yes, I am here is the right thing to say. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. Twitter. If you send me a tweet, I'll send you a Twitter video reply back. I'll tell you what. Send me a video reply. See something that you like. Do it better. Here you go. Here's your chance. I got to go, guys. I got to drink some water before I pass out here on the track. Dreamer, all the respect, my man. You're my boy, Blue. Tell all the folks in Greenville I said hi. Stacy, Blake, Trav, Andrea, and everyone else. Raymond Chung. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out.